Hello everybody, this is BeetleG. Welcome back to Nowhere Prophet, the amazing new roguelike deck builder. It's a ton of fun. Alright, so we just healed up a bunch of our people. We still have some injured, but that's okay. And we are about to set off. We just need to decide where. So, we already camped. So I think we just have to head back this way, unfortunately. Ooh. Pain, like lightning striking my forehead, was the first thing I felt. I could feel the cold blue light of the star in the space behind my eyes. Then the thunder rolled in, and the images and words the spirit had blessed me with invaded my vision. Like too much packed into little space, a jug overflowing. Open up. I'm not quite sure what we're opening up, but let's try it. We lose 3 HP. A rush of images opened up, rushing over me. I rushed out like a man drowning, held. Ooh, okay, hold up. First solid image I could reach. The voice showed me shiny and bright guardians. A myriad of plants. Some I'd never seen arranged in orderly rows, stacked neatly on top of one another, growing out of stone, a miracle of light and water. But there were empty beds. The more I looked, the more I noticed them. This perfect garden was incomplete. I tend to read way quicker than my mouth can keep up with, which is surprising with how much I talk, but it's awful. The images faded. The floodgates in my mind closed again. I opened my eyes and found myself on the ground. The taste of iron, my tongue. Ah, okay. I'm not going crazy, right? There's just a couple misspellings, which is okay. It's super in early access. All right, the meal I had been eating lay spilled on the ground, and everyone around was staring at me, their dinner forgotten in their hands. The voice was quiet now, but I had seen many things. Most useful among those was an image seen through the eyes of a bird, a small tree with a bounty of edible plants not too far from here. Speak of your vision. The star has shown me the future. It has sent me a vision of the crypt of our future. A bountiful harvest awaits within its safe walls, but not just that. It has told me that there is a garden not too far from here that will help feed us on our journey. Many in the convoy cried out in joy, or were spurred into prayer of thanks by this divine help. So we got 2 believer. So did that tell us where? Oh, here it is. Mission location. That's pretty cool. Okay. So let's continue on. We came upon a group of traders that were traveling into the opposite direction. Their guards gave us a cautious look, but the merchants, okay, yeah. Purchase the luxury good. 12 batteries for some random toys and trinkets. It sounds interesting. I think I'm going to try it. Okay. We actually did need those because we were running out of hope items. So, I'll tell myself that wasn't a waste for now. We came upon the large wreck of a modified transporter. Who would leave this treasure? Let's move on. I'm done getting murdered by those. The skilled teacher. We actually have quite a few batteries compared to what we had before. Let's go to the teacher and see if he can give us anything cool. Oh. Small numbers of stranded wagons. Gaunt figures came stumbling towards us. It was a group of scavengers that had run out of luck. Please, their leather-skinned leader told us. Share some of your food with us. We can give you a valuable item in exchange. A map to a buried skyship not far from here. We can destroy them. We can fight them to the death. I think I will buy that map, though. We have food aplenty. And now we have 2 scholar. We agreed to their offer and gave them some crates of our supplies. In exchange, we received a crudely drawn map that indicated the position of this buried skyship. So where's the buried skyship? Okay. So there's the teacher is here. Let's inspect. Right, we want to use both of these, I think. I don't see any problem with having nearly maxed out hope. Okay, we can't heal, which is fine. We don't have anything to sell. And we might actually want to consider buying one of these if we have the batteries left over. But not right now. Okay, let's visit that teacher. That's the whole reason we came over here. Learn new cards. You can pick only one of the available options, so choose the right card for your deck. Let's start learning. Deal 2 damage to all enemy followers for every refreshed follower on your side. That is a pretty decent card. Target follower gains +4 plus -2. Slash. More slashes? Slash is such a good card. So far, my experience with this game, I'm liking how undercosted stuff feels. It definitely feels like a game that's balanced around overpoweredness, potentially. So Blind Rage is okay. Coordinated Fire is okay. So we're taking Slash, because it's amazing. That's how I feel, at least. Okay. And let's just leave the camp. Ooh. So that wasn't there before. That opened up a path. That's really cool. They don't really tell us where the skyship is, though. Okay. We're just gonna skip past all these major battles. That seems like the best chance for us. We came into a strange new landscape without any vegetation. The ground got uncomfortably hot, and the air reeked of rotten eggs. Gross. Who farted? 2 shabby-looking fellows with gas masks, rough gray ponchos, and spears waited for us in the middle of the road. They warned us of the treacherous trail ahead. I think I'm going to pay them. The price was high, but we got through. Now I'm curious if that has... If both options have only the one outcome. So every time we pay them, we always get through. Every time we skip them, we have a battle or something. The Dusty Trail, we have to try all the options. That's maybe I should have tried the other one. The Dusty Trail led us up on a hill from where we could see the valley below. Wide green fields of blade grass and a shallow, broad stream with flocks of white-feathered lizards. In the middle of the fields stood a large, shaggy animals, most likely plant-eaters. After a brief discussion, we decided that hunting them might cause them to rampage and attack the convoy, so we let them in peace. Okay, let's continue on. We are running quite low on food now that I look at it. Our outriders reported a situation nearby, so we sent a larger force to investigate. We came across an armed group laying siege to what looked like a small farmhouse. Damn those cannibals in there! They ate our friends! We'll split the loot if you help us taking out those demons. Their leader, a grim redhead with an improvised slug thrower, proposed. That sounds pretty cool. I mean, cannibals are pretty bad. Let's join them. Okay, the best way would be that you start an unexpected assault with some of my guys, while the rest of us go around the back, their leader announced. We spread out in attack formation and approached the hut. Alright, so I'm assuming we get to start with some of their people on our field, hopefully. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Alright. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of this guy, and keep everything else. Okay. Oh, and they're ready to attack. That's pretty awesome. They can do 7. This does 3, and this does 1. Well, this is an easy combat. A 5-5. A 5-5. Guess what? You're dead. We got some food back. That's really good. When we had killed the last of the defenders, we moved into the hut. The dead inside looked suspiciously like the bandits that had surrounded the hut in the first place. Your deeds will not be forgotten, the leader announced. Here's something for your trouble. So we lost our altruisms. Altruist, we probably have to just help everybody and stay away from people who are fighting each other. Okay, let's move on. It was past midnight when the guards rang the alarm. A dog-sized and heavily armored animal with thick gray scales was roaming around the camp, apparently looking for food. It seemed totally unbothered by the guards' attempts to scare it away. Carry it away? That seems like a terrible idea. But we are very low on food. Shafiq apparently had dealt with this pest before. She instructed us to carry the beast away from the camp and hope it wouldn't return. After some struggle with the armored critter, 4 of our strongest carried the surprisingly heavy creature as far as possible. The Bikari protested with strange barks, but we carried him as far as possible. Then we returned to the camp hoping for a quiet night. When the dawn came, we realized that the beast had snuck back in a more clandestine manner and feasted on a good portion of our food. So he ate even more food than we. It's disappointing. Okay, that's going to cost 10. I want to go to the mission. We're going to be cutting it close on food. The wind picked up as we reached the place I had seen in my mind. A small stretch of fertile, deep red soil hidden in a nook along a rushing stream. I will say, I did forget that our dream was about food, so this is fantastic. The familiar shapes of dark rusters moved through the tall grass. Ever along the same paths they had cut, burned or trampled over weeks. Some of the machines were covered in sticky pollen and bits of grass. Others showed the naked ceramics and rust of their shells. So what does a day cost us? I know I'm going for like almost passive run, but fighting is dangerous in this game. Let's wait. We made a camp a bit downstream in a respectful distance from the rusters. Then a few of us stood watch over the machines. After a few days, though, nothing had changed. The rusters were still patrolling, though it seems some of the older ones had broken down. I think we lost some food or something. Well, let's attack them. If we wanted to harvest the plants in this area, the rusters had to go. We readied our weapons, took up positions, then opened fire. Alright. Everybody's fully healthed. Yeah, let's move in. Alright, they're only at 9 HP. That's fine. Getting rid of our high cost cards again. Yeah, this looks great. Okay. Deals 2 damage to all units in a column. That's ridiculous. If destroyed by a follower, your convoy gains altruism points. It's pretty decent. So I think we're gonna develop the sniper over here. They'll be safe behind the concrete for a little bit. And the reason I'm not putting them all the way back is because this will do 2 damage to everything in the column. Four, 6 for 4? That is insane. Okay, let's see what we have. If you have fewer than 2 armor, get 2 armor. When another friendly minion dies, so let's put him out here and poison this guy. Excellent. End the turn. Regen. He probably heals. If unit would be killed, pay 2 momentum to restore it to 1 health instead. Ooh. Okay, so we can do slash and quick shot to kill it. And they don't have any momentum right now. Yeah, let's do that. Quick shot. Okay, we have 2 momentum left. Let's do 2 damage to the enemy leader. And attack him. I'm not too worried about the 1-2. Oh, we totally had the kill there? No. One of the attacks we used only could hit followers. This does 3 damage to a target, though we can just attack him. Excellent. That went fairly well. Nobody got injured. The last Ruster's whirring engine died, and the field was finally ours. Taking apart the machines for parts, we noticed that each of the machines had held on to a different type of plant in their manipulators. Atmayoti, the rioter, said maybe they had been trying to collect these or examine them. We'll collect some of those plants. We'll harvest as much as we can. I mean, harvest as much. Please. We discarded the crazed machine's plants and set out to harvest as much of the food as we could, filling our stores with fresh fruit and plants. Alright, back up to 50. Let's move on. I like this, that paths open up as you move along. It's pretty cool. And it's nice in situations like this where I don't want to backtrack and move on. We had reached the spaceport. Haphazard clusters of containers, their paint long since worn off and replaced with new markings, surrounded the main hangars and the neighboring control towers. The loud cheering and cries from the many market bays filled the air. Here we could get anything: food, guns, and slaves. Slaves! We just unlocked the convoy, the nomads. That's cool. Alright, so we have these things. Let's go sell them. Go to the market. Sell these. Sell them. Pistol sounds cool. Gives us salvo and burst. Deal 1 damage to all units in a column. And 2 to all units in a column. That's pretty good. I think we already looked at the minor gear. Just a bunch of armor. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Gain 8 armor. Jeez. Mortar. Deal 1 to all enemy units. That seems pretty good. That costs a lot of batteries, though. Deal 2 damage to target follower. If the target is stunned, kill it instead. And salvo. Okay. Let's go back. So, before we do anything, let's explore the area. The control center. The 2 sturdy plast concrete towers stood apart from the central hangars, overlooking the mess. There were 2 entrances, one for the local fighting pits, the other for the far more exclusive area where the merchants had their dwellings. The latter was surrounded by barricades. The only access was a busy checkpoint where visitors were thoroughly searched and questioned. Let's visit the casino. Oh gosh. The pits were brimming with excited visitors. We heard the fierce barks from various sized grom dogs that were tearing each other apart. Food stalls offered grilled meats, pickled lizard tongues, and sweet waters. Nearby, the bookies were accepting bets on an upcoming fight. Let's do a small bet. Ooh, dang. Our rather randomly selected champion, a fierce-looking bitch with sharpened teeth, was tearing through her opponent like butter. The fight was over rather quickly and we collected our winnings. 41 batteries. Dang. So we can enter the merchant area, I believe. We used the power of our recently acquired contacts and were given access to the exclusive living quarters of the merchants. It was a different world that awaited us behind the checkpoint. The merchants were strolling through area, clean and well-decorated marble halls and corridors with their bodyguards, ever busy in discussing deals with their peers. Look for work. We bluntly approached an important-looking man in the main hall who was overlooking the commotions from a platform. He gestured his leper bodyguards to let us speak, and nodded with an interest as we introduced ourselves. Well, what a coincidence! I think I might have a small job for you. You might need to make a contact with a group of machinists in the area and deliver a little something, he said with a smirk. Yeah. Alright, so let's go to the container city next. I feel like, this is a good way to wind down the episode. Our exploration of the spaceports brought us to the containers, a gigantic mess of all old, colorful containers that were covered in cobwebs of chained bridges, supply lines, sewer pipes, and laundry lines. Prayer flags and incense indicated the presence of several shrines and temples. Hey, you can buy this game and read it too, because I'm not doing it justice. Alright, explore the area, pray to the gods, or recruit followers. Let's pray to the gods. We've got this, this believer going on. Ooh, yeah. We found a tiny shrine to Buja that was cared for by an old priestess and her husband. We joined them in prayer and lit the sacred flame to bless our path. Nice. Alright, let's go to the hard market. In one of the biggest hangar bays, tech, gear, fuel, and machinery were being traded in what was called the hard market. We walked through this labyrinth of stalls, marveling at the abundance of products that was on display. There was also mercenaries near the weapon section that offered their services. Shop for rare equipment. Ooh. A package wrapped in oily, ragged cloth. Its dubious owner offered us this rare treasure at a discounted price. It's only 15. I think we're going to try it out. Ooh. Ooh. We took the package. Alright, so it gives us this. -2, -0. And... that doesn't seem that great. It weakens their units and can kill their unit that got damaged for 4. The reason I don't like that is with all of our slashes or scorches and stuff, or not scorch. Slashes, yeah. We can just kill them. Maybe we might replace armor plating. We'll figure it out. Alright, soft market. Was a sprawling mess of stalls that would sell everything from seeds to sex slaves. It was located in one of the giant hangar bays of the spaceport that once had housed the massive orbital shuttles which connected the planet's surface with the orbital stations before the crash. Alright, let's shop for food. We are dying. We casually strolled down the large alley where an abundance of food was being sold. The air was thick with the smell of grilled meats, fresh spices, and fruits. Yeah, I think we have to buy a lot here. That doesn't feel like a lot. It doubled what we have, I guess. Or, yeah, more than doubled. Okay. Okay, so we have 37 followers. Let's heal them up. Let's spend 5 food to heal us. Now we're at 29. And we can recruit for 20, or we can buy something. The mortar seems so cool. Because if you get 3 of those down, you're blazing. We can also buy hope items, because I don't think we have any of those. Yeah. Can we sell the poison dagger? For 12 batteries? That's nothing. Ugh. Seems expensive. Okay, well, I think we'll try and continue on as we are. Join me tomorrow. See what lies beyond Nuru Khan. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked what you saw, consider leaving a like, a comment, a subscribe. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.